Welcome everyone. This is Staying in the Light, your host, the 10 o'clock scholar. Smash that like button if you like the content. Share this video. Make comments. I like to get comments. And all means subscribe. I've got thousands of videos. Don't cost you a thing. We don't charge for knowledge here. We share bits and pieces, but you got to put the puzzle together. YouTube has been very good to allow all of our content, I say 99% of it, to be published. So we ask you to be respectful, keep this decorum that we bring here. That's all we ask. Okay, now with the message today, we're going to talk about getting a job. Specifically the so-called black youth, because y'all are the ones most in need of jobs. And I'm telling you why you're not getting jobs. It has nothing to do with your hair. It has nothing to do with your skin color. It basically has to do with your attitude. If you have an attitude that somebody owe you something, they have to accept the way you dress, the way you wear your hair. You are gaslighting yourself. And you're getting a lot of help from the Democratic Party. Because I remember 70 years ago, they told black youth, they can't hide, nobody can, in other words, they say race discrimination. It was illegal to not hire someone because he was black. Or they had to, you thinking they have to hire you because you're black. No. People hire you based on competence. You got to compete with other people looking for a job. You go in there looking like a tramp, a bum, your hair all over the place, they're not going to hire you. I don't care how many laws says it's illegal for them to discriminate because of your hair. You don't know. You're not going to know why. They're just not going to hire you. They're not going to tell you, oh, because of your hair. Okay, that's illegal. We just say, well, you don't fit what we're looking for. You see? So it used to be a time people were sensible. They'd tell you. Before the law came, and they would tell you, I'll hire you, but you got to cut your hair. You got to dress like this. You got to take off them, whatever crazy stuff you got. They're making my people who do business with me uncomfortable. See, this is not your place of business. This is their place of business. You got to go by their standards. If you want to work for them, they have a right to have standards, what they want you to look like. So you go in there believing they have to hire me because I got dreadlocks. No, they don't. They're not going to even tell you why they're not hiring you. They're just going to say, well, the position been filled. Or we don't need you at this time. They're not going to tell you we're not hiring you because you got dreadlocks. It used to be a time they would tell you, we'll hire you, but you got to cut that off. They're not doing that anymore because these crazy Democrat laws saying they're saying it's telling the employer you can't have no standards for the people you hire, which is crazy. Everybody has standards for the people they hire. So if you follow that pipe dream that you can wear your dreadlocks and they're going to hire you, you're just lying to yourself. You're lying to yourself. They're not going to tell you the truth why they're not hiring you, because it's illegal for them to tell you we're not hiring you because of your dreadlocks. You're just not going to get the job. So what I want y'all to do is just be competitive. You got to look good for the people to hire you. You got to be a person that's not going to run away the clientele. People want to feel comfortable. Don't you think the people have a right to feel comfortable? If you're working with them, everybody else got hair, normal length, and you walk around there with hair over your shoulders. It's just you don't fit. You don't fit what they're looking for. That's what they're gonna tell you. So if you want a job, you got to dress the part. Look at it like you playing a part, okay? And when you go home, you can dress. You can have your shoes, have your pants behind your butt if you want to. That's what you want to do. But on the job, they're not gonna hire you dressed like that. They're not gonna hire you with your hair all twisted in knots. They're not gonna hire you. And if you had a phone call. If you were thinking intelligently, you will not put yourself in a position for somebody to reject hiring you because of your length of your hair or because of where you're dressed. If you want to get hired, you got to play the part. They cannot make any laws to force people to hire you because of your hair or your color. People, they're lying to y'all. That's crazy. Laws against discriminating against hair length. You can't enforce that. You can't tell somebody who has a business he's got to hire you no matter what length your hair is. You think he's going to do that? No. He might not tell you why he's not hiring you. He just ain't going to hire you because he don't feel comfortable, and his people who do business with him don't feel comfortable around people looking like they wild, looking like a wild man. And you want to force him to accept that. I hope that helped you. I hope that helped you. Look at these sharp men. They represent discipline. They're about something. You can see by the way they dress. The attention to detail. That goes for any people. You're respected by the picture you present yourself. If you look crazy, people are going to think you're crazy. They don't want to be around you. So dress up. Yeah, dress up. I know people don't wear ties today, but if you want to get a job, wear a tie. Shave your beard, because most people don't wear beards. You look out of place. Shave your beard, cut your hair close, and I bet you'll get the job. And come back and thank me later.